Deeds speak louder than excuses. Quiet action, no matter how subtle, resonates more powerfully than any defense of your choices. Picture yourself choosing to step away from your friend's nightly group chat to dedicate that time to reading or reflecting in solitude. Instead of composing a lengthy explanation to convince others of its value, you simply say, "I'm unplugging tonight," and power down your phone. That single act conveys your intent more clearly than words ever could. No further justification is needed, as your consistent actions paint a vivid portrait of your priorities. By abandoning excuses, you carve out mental space to focus on what truly matters to you. Each time you refrain from defending your choices, you strengthen your self-discipline, redirecting your energy from hollow words to meaningful outcomes. Seneca taught that difficulties arise not from the challenges themselves, but from our hesitation to face them boldly. It's this bravery to acknowledge our limitations that unlocks the path to surpassing them. If you find yourself slipping back into the habit of making excuses to delay important tasks, try embracing a vow of silence. Jot down just 4 words in your journal. Eliminate the unnecessary. Let those words, whether in a notebook or on a scrap of paper, stand as a testament to your commitment. Each glance at them will remind you to resist the urge to fall back on familiar justifications. Ultimately, letting go of the need to explain yourself isn't self-abandonment, honoring the promises you've made to yourself. When you control your words, your actions gain undeniable strength. You demonstrate, first to yourself and then to others, that your decisions carry profound weight. Act with quiet determination, and let silence become the loudest advocate for your transformation. The Stoics believed that every silent deed guides you toward inner tranquility, where the only justification needed is the life you build. Release the need for validation. Abandon the pursuit of external approval. Throw yourself into every endeavor with warmth and passion, but if your actions are driven solely by the desire for praise, you're unknowingly chaining yourself to others' opinions. When you act only to earn admiration, you surrender control over your own happiness. Instead of feeling invigorated, you exhaust yourself chasing every nod of approval or fleeting compliment. When no one acknowledges your efforts, your heart feels hollow, and insecurity roars louder than any criticism could. Imagine a gardener tending to his plants. If he nurtures them quietly, without seeking an audience, his garden flourishes with resilience. But if he constantly looks for applause, his soul's seedlings grow fragile, wilting under scrutiny. Good deeds should never be a spectacle. When the cheers fade, fear and doubt creep in, making it all too easy to abandon your efforts. Stoic wisdom, as Epictetus taught, holds that an action's worth lies not in who sees it, but in the integrity you show yourself and the universe. Seneca echoed this, urging that the kindness you cultivate is its own reward, needing no external validation. By acting quietly, you free yourself from the shackles of flattery and tune into your own inner voice. Letting go of the need for applause allows you to live authentically. Instead of playing a role to garner praise, you embrace sincerity and pursue what truly inspires you. Inner peace emerges when you stop measuring your value by likes or compliments. You become fully present, cherishing every moment, from a stranger's smile to the steady steps you take on your chosen path. Now is the moment to affirm your commitment. Before moving forward, write in the comments, "I seek inner freedom." These 2 words are your pledge to release the need for outside validation. By writing them, you begin a journey toward true peace, one that starts when you pause and listen to your own heart. Let go of the urge to control everything. Releasing the need to control every aspect of life isn't just advice, it's the gateway to serenity. Life is unpredictable, full of unexpected turns. A sudden rain might drench you before you find shelter. An urgent email could disrupt your workday, or a traffic jam might stall your commute. When you try to dominate every outcome, from your work to others' emotions, anxiety multiplies. You grow tense, exhausted, and burdened by self-inflicted stress. Stoic philosophy teaches that you truly govern only two things: your thoughts and your actions. Everything else, external events, others' words, lies beyond your grasp. Seneca wrote, "No one is broken by misfortune unless they've first been misled by prosperity." The pain comes not from life's unpredictability, but from the strain of trying to control it. By relinquishing this compulsion, you open yourself to fully experiencing the present. Picture yourself stuck in traffic on a hot afternoon. If you let frustration take over, the honking horns and stifling air only deepen your discomfort. But if you release the need to control, you can turn off the stressful news, play a soothing song, and relax. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, briefly, and remind yourself, I choose how to respond to this moment. In that instant, irritation fades, making room for calm. In that quiet, you discover your power to choose peace over frustration. By focusing on what you can control: a single breath, a positive thought, a melody, the need to control becomes an ally, not an adversary. The next time you're stalled in traffic, loosen your shoulders, let a smile emerge, and hum along too. The music, this isn't surrender, it's proof of your courage to let go and live fully in the moment. In silence and surrender, you find true freedom and peace. Free yourself from resentment. Letting go of resentment is essential for inner peace. Resentment is the bitterness you cling to when you feel wronged. It's tempting to hold on to every slight, letting each grievance weigh on your heart like a cold, heavy stone. You might think harboring these grudges protects you, but in reality, you're the one trapped in prolonged anger. Clinging to resentment hardens your heart, building an icy barrier that blocks new joy and peace. Each time you replay past injustices, you relive the pain, deepening your suffering. In the quiet of Epictetus' teachings, you can dismantle this wall, stone by stone, to reclaim your freedom. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing wrongs. It means freeing yourself from bitterness. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with stones labeled grudge, anger, and blame. With every step, the weight grows heavier, darkening your spirit. Seneca compared resentment to a poison that harms only its bearer. When you choose to set down that burden, your breath lightens, and your steps become effortless. Silent forgiveness is a quiet promise to yourself. You deserve to live unburdened by the past. In that stillness, whisper to yourself, I release this weight. That's the start of true liberation. Change doesn't come from loud declarations, but from quiet resolve within. As you calm your spirit, your intuition will guide you toward what to release. Forgiveness doesn't diminish your pain, it empowers you to ensure that pain no longer shapes your future. Grant yourself this freedom, and peace will become your constant companion. Overcome your inferiority. Complex and inferiority complex is a wall of self-doubt built slowly, brick by brick, through self-critical thoughts, comparisons to others, and whispers of inadequacy. When you judge yourself for not being flawless, you widen the gap between who you are and who you aspire to be. The Stoics don't urge you to ignore your imperfections, but to embrace them through self-awareness. Only by facing your shadows can you illuminate them with acceptance and courage. The voice that says, I'm not enough, saps your confidence, holding you back when you need to step forward. Instead of letting fear of failure silence you, see challenges as opportunities to build resilience. Ignore the imaginary judges, they don't exist, and they don't define your worth. In moments of solitude, hold an honest conversation with yourself. Celebrate your strengths, accept your limits, and create a plan to move forward. If public speaking makes your heart race, don't say, I'm too weak. Instead, tell yourself, I'm improving my skills, step by step. Every presentation, every stumble, is proof of your growth. When you smile at your first listener, you've already surpassed your past self. Your engagement spreads this message, creating a ripple effect one smile at a time. Don't click away yet. The most transformative insights are still to come. These secrets can reshape your life. So stay with me as we elevate this journey to new heights. Live for yourself, not others. True peace is impossible if you live to fit others' expectations. When you dedicate your life to pleasing parents, friends, or society, you mute your inner voice, the guide to your true values. Seneca said freedom comes from refusing to be enslaved by circumstances or expectations. Only by releasing external pressures can you find the courage to align with your deepest beliefs. Start with a small but powerful choice. Pursue a career, not for approval, but for the passion and talent you've cultivated. When choosing between a safe job and one that ignites your heart, ask, what drives me to rise each morning? Is it creativity, contribution, or fear of judgment? Following your calling builds a life of fulfillment, not a facade of happiness masking inner emptiness. The noise of others' opinions. What if you fail? Are you good enough? Acts like chains on your heart, trapping you in your comfort zone. Accepting failure as part of the journey frees you to savor true freedom. Amid external demands, choose silence. Listen to your convictions and walk your own path. Living for yourself not only brings peace, but inspires.